Chloe Jennings-White spends her days confined to a wheelchair. It's tough to get around, and she struggles with living in a world that isn't built for the disabled. However, Chloe is actually able to walk perfectly, and chooses to live her life like a paraplegic.
Oh, you to the moon, Chloe. What is this video? What is this video? What is this journey that we are about to embark upon? It is horrifying. It is fucking Mordor. That's what it is.
I went blind on purpose.
Okay, this is going to be an absolutely fantastic video. But first, I've started a new business. Yes, you know what? They always say you need to diversify, just in case I get taken down off the old YouTube. So, ladies and gentlemen, yes, this is a real product, and yes, it changed my life. Introducing the Don't Miss Mate. Hi, I'm Australia's most family-friendly comedian, Isaac Butterfield, and I tell you what, there's one product that I use every single day. It's the Don't Miss Mate. It's my favourite product. Let me tell you what it is. It is a beautiful sensor that lights up magically with extreme amazing technologies in the middle of the night when you need to take a leak. It's perfect for guys and gals and everybody, right? With the Don't Miss Mate, all you do is this, right? You take it out of its beautiful packaging, fantastic. You put it in the bowl, and look at this. Ready? It's gonna light up your life. Have a go at that. How are you gonna hit the lights? Hit the lights. Let's have a look at this. How are you gonna miss this? How? If you miss this, you are kidding me. Are you Stevie Wonder? How do you miss that? You're not gonna miss it, all right? Let me tell you this, in case you didn't see, Jesus Christ, you're not gonna miss it. You will not miss it. You do not miss, mate, all right? It's great. Go buy it. Yes, it's a real product. Go and check it out. It's going to absolutely change the way you don't piss on the floor. All right, ladies and gentlemen, in this video, we are going to meet the people who are transabled. Yes, that's right. They're not disabled. They're not transgender. They are transabled. They are people born in regular bodies, completely working bodies, but they identify. Identify. Yes, that's the fucking word that is ruling the world. They identify as disabled people. Holy fucking dooly. The conversation surrounding transableism was reignited recently on the platform where all great conversations are had, TikTok. But believe it or not, about 10 years ago, it was actually a really popular topic. People were bringing it up, and I can even recall some TV shows that I'll tell you about in a minute because I found the clip. Some TV shows in the past actually having transabled people on there to discuss their past and why one person removed their legs. Now, I would like to say this. Being transabled is different to being transgender. The LGBTQIA+ two-spirit community is different to the transabled community, all right? If you are transgender, you are trying to improve your life by changing things about you. You see that as an improvement and it's going to make you feel better. Wonderful. But the transabled people, they think it's going to make them better, but they're damaging their body. Some people would argue that if you're giving testosterone to a 10-year-old, then that's not really great either, but that's not what this video is about. It's about lopping your legs off. Also, removing one's penis is not a great move either. But anyway, I digress. Before we get right fucking into it though, I need to say this. Transabled, okay, apparently it's a thing. Transgender, definitely a thing. Transspecies, not a thing. Transracial, not a thing. Please, for the love of God, if that's you, get some Lexapro now. Now that we have achieved all the pleasantries, I give you this lady.
For most people, going blind would be a nightmare. But for Jewel Trooping, it was the fulfillment of a lifelong dream.
Some people see themselves wanting to one day become an astronaut, a doctor, a surgeon. This bitch didn't want to see at all.
She suffers from a rare condition called body integrity identity disorder.
Okay, in my mind, obviously suffering from something like that must be absolute hell. But if we're going to sit here and pretend it's not somewhat funny, we're just lying to ourselves, okay? I wish this lady the best, but come on, love, it's a bit funny. But body integrity identity disorder, or BIID, is a rare, infrequently studied and highly secretive condition in which there's a mismatch between the mental body image and the physical body image. Subjects suffer from BIID, have an intense desire to amputate major limb or sever their spinal cord in order to become paralyzed. So obviously this is a very, very deep and dark mental illness that these people are suffering from. And I'm sure we've all had a point in our lives where we've had obsessive thoughts, or we've had intrusive thoughts. Thoughts like, okay, you're on top of, like, you're walking along a bridge and you go, what if I just fucking jumped off? Like, we all have those thoughts. I think we all have those thoughts. I hope we all have those thoughts. Or is it just fucking me? Anyway, these people need help. They need to go to psychologists. They may even need medication or a lifetime of treatment. What they don't need to do is spend their lives on TikTok and Tumblr hanging out with other people that are fucking insane and making the problem worse.
9 years ago, Jewel took the drastic decision to blind herself, and she researched the methods she would use.
She watched Lizzo dance. And then she was blind. Horrifying stuff. Be careful out there, kids. It's a dangerous world.
I found that lye is very painful, although it does get the job done. I found that drain cleaner is a little less painful, although it does a lot of damage to the eye.
Fuck me, this is horrible, this poor lady. And you know what? In a world where everyone is identifying and sort of saying, oh, it's okay to be this, it's okay to be that, I understand where that's coming from, and it's good to break stigmas down, but shit like this, it's not okay to have that. You need to get that sorted out. You need treatment, okay? You shouldn't have those thoughts going through your mind. Let's find a way to treat it. Doesn't mean there's something, obviously there's something wrong with you, but it doesn't mean you're a bad person. It just means you need treatment. Don't just accept it as part of you. Find a way to move through it if you can. I know it's tough. I'm just saying, don't cut your eyes out. Don't go watching Lizzo film clips. Fuck, just do something, please. I tell you what though, I was referring to a TV show that once showed someone with BIID. And that TV show is none other than Jerry Springer. This must be 15 or 20 years old. I actually don't. I remember watching this once going, oh my fucking God. Back in the old days on Foxtel watching Jerry Springer. Now, what you're about to see, because I found it on YouTube, what you're about to see is absolutely fucking insane. This person is so fucking insane. They make Joe Biden look all together. I give you a man who now has no legs, and he got rid of those legs by cutting himself on his legs and injecting those cuts with his own feces. Yeah.
So 1 year ago, she took a saw just like this, and she cut off, this is true, stop it. She cut off her own legs. Let's meet her. Here's Sandra.
Oh my God, how good was the cheer? Here comes a severely mentally disturbed human being that arguably needs to get psychiatric care a year ago, and everyone's standing going, yeah, woo, this is sick, show us where your podiatrist touches ya.
What kind of things have you done to get your legs?
I've injected my knee with my feces, 120 cc's under my kneecap, just liquefy it and pump it in.
Fuck, that is insane. Then old mate goes on. Old mate, this is a long video. Old mate goes on to then say how he removed his leg, because there was failed attempts here and there, by going into his kitchen, grabbing a saw from the fucking shed out the back and cutting his leg off. He said he didn't lose consciousness. He just called his friends and they came and freaked out. Fuck! As for old love who was blind though, her story is very different. In fact, there's a lot of deviations from the normal way that these people achieve their goals. In old love's story, she wasn't the one, allegedly, who sent her blind.
I lied down on his couch and he sat next to me, and after the numbing drops took effect, he put 2 drops of the drain cleaner in each eye.
That motherfucker put drain cleaner into her eyes. What an absolute piece of shit. Whoever that dude is, Fuck you to the moon, mate. But she's not alone, and either is old mate earlier on. One man cut off his right arm with a very sharp power tool and now calls himself One Hand Jason. Cool. Telling everyone it happened in a tragic accident. Another dropped heavy concrete slabs onto his legs in order to get them amputated. I feel bad talking about these people in a joking manner. Obviously, it's a very severe mental disorder. But, I mean, if you're cutting your arm off and calling yourself fucking Captain Hook or One-Handed Jason or whatever you want to call yourself, people are going to make jokes. I feel sort of bad, except for this lady.
Chloe Jennings White spends her days confined to a wheelchair. It's tough to get around, and she struggles with living in a world that isn't built for the disabled. Despite wishing she was paralysed, Chloe still takes part in extreme sports like skiing.
Fuck off, mate. Not a chance. Imagine being in the chairlift behind her. Oh, wow, look at this brave lady. Look at this brave lady in a wheelchair getting on the chairlift. I wonder what she's going to do when she gets off. How is she going to get her chair down the mountain? Oh my God, she's getting out of the chair. She's at the top. What's she going to do? Oh my God, she stood up. She's standing. She's going down the mountain. Chloe has stood. The Lord has risen. And then you see this. Oh my God. Somebody help her. Somebody help that lady. She's going down the mountain. She's flying down the mountain. My God. She's in the air. Somebody stop her. Her legs don't work like they used to before. Hang on a second. She just landed perfectly. I think there's something fishy going on. And by fishy, I mean she stood up, she doesn't need a wheelchair, she can ski perfectly, and she's just in it for the fucking perfect parking spot near the shops. But I guess in reality, this doesn't really affect me at all, does it? So I'll leave the last word in this video to this guy.
People are now disabling themselves by choice, and now they call themselves transabled. So transgender...
What the fuck is wrong with people? I must be transnormal. Because I don't identify as a disabled person, ha ha ha. I just wish that I could change my body into a normal body, ha ha ha.
Be a good motherfucker. Peace in the Middle East, big stinks, toodaloo, bye-bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching the video. Your support means absolutely everything. If you haven't subscribed, do it right now. You keep me dogs fed, and I love you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't know, there's 3 new videos on this channel every week, and if you want more, you can head over to Little Buttsman, which is the 2nd channel. Ladies and gentlemen, there is more. What about the podcast each and every week? It's available on Spotify and YouTube as well, and I'm also on tour right now around the country doing my show, Cancel Me Now. Stand-up comedy is back, ladies and gentlemen, and please, for Christ's sake, follow me on Instagram. I'm very lonely. Love ya. Bye.